Hello, hello. I've got Paula here today. Hi, Paula.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing great, doing great. Summer's going too
Awesome.
fast.
It is. And you just got back from a quick 2-day trip, didn't you?
Yes, we did the Lincoln Highway went clear over to DeWitt and all the way across to Council Bluffs and then back home. It was a fascinating, quick 2 days. Lots of history in Iowa.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. We're here today to talk about another trip you have going here. Will be in April of 2024. Sounds
Yes.
like it's cherry blossom time in Washington, D.C. That trip will be April 4th through the 8th of 2024. I can't believe we're saying 2024, but here we
I
are.
know. My gosh. That's almost scary. Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Paula would be an amazing host to take with you to Washington, D.C. She's got a lot of knowledge in that area and can pretty much direct you in any sort of way, anything you want to see there. So she's so
I can walk
knowledgeable.
you to a lot of places.
Yes. And it's very active, this tour, isn't it? There is a
Yes,
lot
it
of walk.
is. Yes. If you want to see
Oh,
things, you gotta walk.
sure.
It's level, it's flat.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to
You
be
bet.
fast. We can stroll.
You bet. You bet. Okay, so this trip is going April 4th through the 8th of 2024. Tell us a little bit more about it today, Paula.
Okay. Well, we're going to fly out of Des Moines nonstop. There's a plus right there. Fly
Awesome.
into
Mhm.
Reagan Airport in DC, and a bus will take us to our hotel in DC. And our hotel is about a 10 to 12-minute walk from the White House. So we're close to a lot of things. And then we'll have our evening free. The next morning on Friday, we're going to get up. We'll have breakfast at the hotel. We'll have a bus take us out to Arlington. That's a little too far to walk. For the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and do a little visiting some of the tombs there and looking around. Then the bus will take us over to the Jefferson Memorial on the far side. We're going to make the backwards loop, I guess, to some people, because that's where most of the cherry blossoms are. So we'll
Mm.
start over by the Jefferson Memorial and we'll just walk along and we'll come to the FDR Memorial, Martin Luther King. There's a dozen. Let's see. We've got Lincoln Memorial. We've got the Korean War Memorial. You got the Vietnam Wall, which is fascinating. You can look up if you know family member or a friend who died during the Vietnam War. Their name is on the wall, and there's books there to show you how to find it. And if you want to do a kind of like a rubbing where you can get their names, that's a possibility. You can do that. We've got, there's some nursing memorials there, World War II Memorial, the fountain. It's in April, the fountains will be going. And of course, the Washington Monument. So we've got all of those. We're just going to spend all day walking to do that. We will probably walk 3 to 5 miles a day. But like I said, it's level and it's slow. We got all day. But if you want to see them up close and personal, that's the way to do it. The only climbing will be if you want to go up to the Lincoln statue at the Lincoln Memorial. That's 58 steps, but they're not steep. After we've done with all the monuments, we will walk back to our hotel. We'll go past the White House again, Lafayette Park there, some areas you may have heard of in the news and that. Then on Saturday after breakfast, we'll walk back down to the mall, but we'll go to the far end and we'll start a day with the tour at the Capitol. And from then, after that, there are so many different museums and places to go on the National Mall that trying to get everybody to agree on which one everybody wants to go to. So what we're going to do is we'll give everybody a map, give you a list of all of them, and you pick which one you want, and I'll help you find. I'll get you there if you need help. So if you want to go see the air and space and spend an hour there, you can, and somebody who has no interest in that at all can go over to the National Archives and check out the Constitution. So that type of thing. So probably going to try and get all of us into the Holocaust Museum at one point, though, because that's really, I think, a must-see. But there's on the flyer, we listed all of the museums along the mall. So there's quite a few, and there's art galleries galore. There's some gardens. You got national history. You've got American history. Go see the Ruby Slippers. The flag that flew over with Fort McHenry, where they wrote Star Spangled Banner, those types of things. African American Museum, Native American one. And they're all free, folks. They're all free. They're open to the public. Probably, generally speaking, you will probably have to go through security bags or screen, that type of thing, but they're very accessible for people in that. So we'll spend all day doing that. Walk back to the hotel. If you want to walk back down at night and check out the monuments all lit up, that's a possibility, because evenings are free. On Sunday, we'll have a later start for anybody that wants to go to early morning church services on a Sunday. And then a bus will pick us up, and we're going to head down the road to Mount Vernon, George Washington's home. And we'll spend the afternoon at George Washington's estate at Mount Vernon, and we'll have lunch there. And then head back to the hotel later in the afternoon. Evening is free. And then on Monday, after breakfast, back to the airport and a quick flight home. So it's a quick trip. I would say it's an introductory trip to Washington, D.C., because you could spend a week there and not see everything. But it's an in and out trip. But like I said, a lot of walking. Bring your tennis shoes. The cost is $16.99 per person, double occupancy, $21.99 if you want a single, $15.99 if it's a triple or a quad. So I think there's a $50 early bird discount if you book by September 15th. So get your reservation, awesome. Give Rhonda a call, and we'll fly to DC and see the cherry blossoms.
Sounds like a good time. And you can see Rhonda's number here below us. You can give her a call if you have any questions. You can reach her at the office there with that number. You can also look at the itinerary a little bit closer if you'd like by going to northlandtravel.com. You can click on the group tours page of the website, and you will find this trip listed under April of 2024. This is a great time of year. I think it's perfect. I know you try and time it right. So
Mother Nature cooperates.
Yes. So it'll be beautiful. I mean, full of history. Like you said, a fun, active tour, and you get to see what you want to see. So you get to tailor it to your interests as well.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Paula, for joining us. And again, if you have interest in the cherry blossom time in Washington, D.C., be sure to give the office a call. I know that we would love to have you. And thanks so much.
Okay. Take care.